Hi, I'm Rukmini, the author of the Roasting Tin books, and I've got a new book, The Green Barbecue. So today I'm here in my garden to show you some barbecue tips for vegetarian and vegan outdoor cooking. So I'm going to start with lighting a charcoal barbecue. Now, this is obviously a little bit more complicated than a gas one, but I really like it for the flavour that it gives the food, and you have that really fun element of playing with fire, which is always excellent as well. It's really important to use good, sustainably grown British charcoal. Not only is it grown in an ethical way, but it means that you and your friends and family won't be breathing in lots of weird toxic fumes. So I'm going to start by tipping in the charcoal, probably no more than about half full. Now, the really important thing with your charcoal is that you've got good airflow before you start lighting it. So just make sure it's not too tightly packed and you've got lots of air coming in from underneath. I've got some nice natural fire lighters here, but you can also use scrunched up newspaper. I like these because they burn for quite a good long time. You can get very technical about the best way to light these, but I find this works. And I would expect this to be ready to barbecue in about 15 minutes. You can see now that the barbecue is pretty much red hot at the centre. You've got some of the coals turning white around the edges, which is great. And there are some flames, but they're sort of contained in the middle. And it's not really smoking too much as well. So this is absolutely perfect to start cooking some more delicate items that you just want to flash on and off rather than things that you want to cook slowly. And really, it would be such a shame not to use some of this heat. I can just about hold my hand up here without it getting too toasted. So that is an inferno in there. It is definitely ready. So I've got the grill on and now I'm ready to start cooking. So I've got some lovely marinated vegetables here. These have just been marinated in a little bit of oil, salt and coriander seeds. And all of the vegetables are going to char beautifully as they cook. And then I've got this lovely lime dressing and a handful of chopped pistachios to finish it off. So it's a really lovely, substantial dish. I'm going to shift some of these bits around to the edges because the hottest place of this is right in the middle. And while your carrots are going to char and cook really quickly, the squash is going to take a little bit more time. If you think things are charring too much on one side, just turn them over and let them get a slightly gentler heat. And if anything falls into the barbecue, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so I've made a really, really easy dressing here. So it's just extra virgin olive oil, lime juice, coriander seeds, pepper, and sea salt flakes. And then finish it with a lovely scattering of pistachios. The last thing that's really useful to know is that if you want to cook something and have that oven effect outside, it's obviously really helpful to have a lid. Now, these coals are way too hot to put a lid on, but in about half an hour, they would be perfect. You could also use an inverted roasting tin. Just be super careful when you take it on and off. This is now ready to serve. It's lovely and hot, and while the barbecue still has plenty of heat in it, I'm going to get the next course on.